Hello there, everyone. Xantok here with Select Star Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Virtue's Last Reward, the second game in the Zero Escape series. Now, of course, as you know, this game's already been played on Twitch, and this is all just archive footage, so if you'll just give me a moment here, I'm going to jump back to a previous point in my timeline, and we'll continue with the game. Alright. Only one has been unlocked. And it's word is a long string of numbers. Yep. I thought this one might unlock too. Who planned the bomb? Because I mean, it Dio behind Blue Eyes White Dragon. There we go. I thought those would appear because I mean, obviously Dio was the one doing the bombs, or at least I thought so. But let's go have a chat with Alice. So, you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room.
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me.
Right, because that's what she was talking about. They killed her dad, and then Clover was sent on a mission, and it got bad. Yep, thanks. That's a fucking lion. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot. There's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? Now, I know we could skip all this text, but I think it's good to just remember about what's going on in this situation. One of us planted the bombs. And based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon. Right?
Yes.
And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
I propose we investigate Dio. Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
And how can we do that?
We need a key.
You know, Azza, I've been asking myself this the entire game, but I haven't wanted to bring it up. But the question is, how does Alice's outfit even work? This is more impractical. That's probably the most impractical outfit for a video game character I've ever seen. Honestly. Like, I talk crap about Donald Duck's zipper hat in Kingdom Hearts, because that piece of fabric should be physically impossible. That there should be no way for that to exist. And then we have this. There's no. Let's just be honest here. Let's just be honest. There's no way that never slipped. It's absolutely slipped. Several times throughout this whole game. You know, when she was running, everybody got an eyeful. Everybody got an eyeful, including Quark. It's just a fact. Everybody saw.
Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key.
What?
It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
So you check numbers. Wait. A long string of numbers. Could that be? Oh boy. Seven eight one five three 61098 83809 424 199 0551.
What the hell?
He was convicted of a string of numbers. That's our achievement, I guess. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind. And I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. I guess we can erase that note. Ha ha! Alice looked at me incredulously, and I stared back. Listen, Alice, I'm magic, and I'm just gonna need you to get with the fucking program on this.
Wait.
What?
Can you say that again?
I just erased it, so I hope Sigma can. 78153 61098 83809 424 199 0551.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
What? What?
That number you just told me. prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
Okay, that's scarily fast. How did you know that? You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it, right? Like if you have 30, then you get 2 times 3 times 5, right?
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
Man, I don't fucking remember. That was a long time ago. So you're saying that that number is prime. I don't want to read it. And if you multiply it by itself 3 times, you'd get the number I spat out.
Yes.
Don't tell me you just did all that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head.
Nah.
Simple mental arithmetic.
That's not. No, it's not. You a liar. You a liar. That's not possible.
I told you. I'm better at math than most people.
Sure. That's not better at math. That's goddamn computer
Look
calculations.
at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too.
I can't dispute that.
Where did you find that number anyway?
In my brain hole. I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? It just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number.
That's
I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Could you explain that with like 3rd grade words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number.
That's prime's not a 3rd grade word.
198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code.
How, in what world is that a hint?
You still don't get it?
No.
Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I don't remember. That was so long ago. The first row was. This is where I saw it, I think. Wait, no, is it? No? No, never mind. I thought maybe this is where I saw SGDQ. But I know I saw it somewhere. But yeah, we got a long string of letters.
On the second row?
Another long string of letters. Listen, girl, please. I think it's that. And then they just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory.
I'm a god of memory.
We could really use someone like you back at
The what? The cafe where Clover makes milk, or whatever the fuck it was she tried. Whatever lie she tried to feed us once. Sigma's mental proficiency is in hyper memorization. I mean, he has been saying from the beginning that he can memorize the save paths just by glancing at them. So, well, keep going, Alice. How do we code that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How? How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter.
Ah, okay. That easy. We're not going to count a million letters in? Thank God.
The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one.
Before the game tells me, I want to look at it. I wish I wrote down the number. We gonna fucking do it. We gonna fucking do it. Is it gonna be completed? Wait. Oh, okay. I wrote down the D instead of the E. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the word's completed. Okay.
Just keep going until you get something.
Yeah, I completed it.
Makes sense?
I don't remember what she'd said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was big. So what would we get if we picked out letters like she'd explained? The first letter would be C from the top left. Then you'd move 9 to the right, which would give you O. Then 8 more to the right, and eventually we'd get a word. And that word was... I already solved it. I already solved it. Game. I did it! Completed. That's it. That's the answer.
Are you sure?
Yes? Yeah? I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed, repeating. The code and the letters both repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
Oh, I'm definitely certain.
All right, then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean now.
Mission complete? What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, I said that out loud?
What transmitter?
Fuck. I barely even heard her. Suddenly, my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed through the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Are we gonna tell her?
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your well-made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
Damn it! Why hadn't I realized it before? I can remember a series of numbers, but not this? At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who'd planted the bombs. No shit. Now, can I unlock those now?
Are you listening to me?
Hey, Alice, I'm having a brain blast here.
Then answer my question.
What?
What the hell was that?
What? What was what?
Transmitter.
Oh, that. Is that the timeline? I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
I figured I should come to that conclusion. If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
Thank you for being intelligent. Out of nowhere, Clover appeared.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the floor B warehouse.
Oh.
Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We've still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, question. Wait, actually no, wait a minute instead. I thought you, Kay, and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Then Miyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the floor B warehouse.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there.
So...
All of a sudden, Phi, 10 the OG and Dio all started yelling at each other.
What?
Why? Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Fi had chosen to betray. They started the fight, and since Dio had pressed betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged into it too.
That seems odd. Fi only had one BP too. The choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh. Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Well, that's not true. There's technically two of him.
Coming.
That's the biggest remaining mystery. Yeah, it's like, why does Kay look like me? Or why do I look like Kay? And am I a robot? I need to know. Is that why I have great memory? Because I'm a robot? Can Alice hire a robot to join her team? All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. I don't need sleep, I need answers! Yeah, that's accurate for me in a lot of things. Alright, guys. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You don't need to knock it off.
What
Yeah!
This is stupid.
Everything.
We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
In this timeline, maybe. But yelling at each other isn't gonna solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Ah, it's fine. You tried to kill me once, probably.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? Might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray?
Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
He would never.
Yes, that's enough from both of you. Cygnus right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Like you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Oh, good God. All of you shut the fuck up. Enough already. I roared with fury, and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. See, if they would tell me ahead of time that you need to roar with fury with this line, maybe I would have yelled it. But instead I'm just like, I don't want to be too loud. Well, I mean, I probably would have done that anyways. Everyone fell silent, though. I don't know how long that silence would last, so I just decided to put it all on the table. There's only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What?
Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Yes. Sort of. Yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Don't interrupt me!
Please, explain what's going on here.
Ace Attorney time, hell yeah. I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say, Dio's mouth.
What are you on?
Confidence.
You think I set those bombs?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
Oh, I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell'd you get that fact?
From you. Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. See, what I would do is I would start saying the code for the numbers in your bomb and just seeing how he reacts. It's like, how the fuck do you know that? It's like, how do you know that? Oh, click that side of the game. Don't you just love when you do that? He just played dumb. He was good at it. And I'd get nothing. That meant I was gonna have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Not a bad response. Oh, don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I left on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on its steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable. Admirable, even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background, and how his younger brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. This is kind of like the "Do you know who I am" bit that Junpei did to Ace in 999. Man. Fuck Ace. So, still not convinced? Well, how about this then? 715360198838094241990551. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that, and you'll get 1,984,493. Wait, shit, I fucked it up. What? You get a big number to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No, you're lying.
I assure you, I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and calm yourself with your transmitter?
No. No! You have to be lying. Brother trusts me.
Oh, does
He
he?
chose me for this mission. Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
I grinned.
Wait. The hell? You fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
What the hell was all that?
A bluff, motherfucker.
How did you know all those things?
Don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired.
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
Just roll with it.
What are these Myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained the Flying K about the memory card and the number 2 bomb and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Oh, yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going
To kill you.
kill you!
Hell yes! Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
Is this finally the timeline where the bombs blow up and kill us that 5 told us about in day 1?
See this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Both.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
Mm-hmm.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly.
And we know 2 of the
I
codes.
planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved. Please animate this.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
She roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face. As he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned the focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him!
Right. Sigma, catch.
What? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me, and I accidentally clicked it as I grabbed it. Oops. That would suck. That would suck.
Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
Yelling didn't do him any good. Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
What?
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that's bad. That's really
We
bad.
figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard, since you two were kind enough to take it away from me. The bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer.
Oops!
Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
30
Right?
minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
But what can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information.
Look, we have in one of the
We
timelines.
plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business. Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Why would physical threats matter when he's gonna die in 30 minutes anyways, and he's made it clear he doesn't care?
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat. The right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me?
No. I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Damn it, Clover. Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like for medicine or cyanide?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Don't do that! Oh, come on! Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out toward him. Yeah, there's a cyanide pill. Suddenly he moved, his right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Oh, don't screw with me!
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation. You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. You only get one.
I had a feeling we would get one of them out of him in this timeline.
This is the deactivation code for Bomb 3.
Bomb 3. I thought this was Bomb 3. This is for the computer. I think. It's like I thought this was Bomb 3.
Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
Okay. Let's... Oh, it doesn't show it. Okay, first of all, I'm going to write down the ones for the one that we already have written down here, instead of having it be on my board. So the number 0 one is this one. I don't remember which one this one is. Number 0, LXA, QNS, GDQ. And then I'm going to write down this one real quick. The BQZ one is for bomb number 1. Okay, thank you. I'm going to write this one down here because it's not going to show. I'm going to go to the actual memo screen, which is annoying. So where will we get the last one? Number 1. And then we have number 3. It's out of order and it's kind of weird. LXQ. LHC. And NMR. Cool. We just need number 2. What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. Damn.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. And the time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Ooh. So, 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So,
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, who wants to go party up in the lounge?
Well,
There's
no
alcohol
point
in
just
there
standing
after all.
around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio's a note or something.
Hold on. Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn. He's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. As we searched, the clock kept ticking. Oof. Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had any time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat at the surface of the sun itself wiped out any lingering thoughts. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. And that's going to be the Alice ending, I'm assuming. Yep. Best served cold. Okay, so what did... Okay, so that unlocked both of these two. The Who planted the bomb. And nothing else is unlocked yet. Which, wait. Oh no, we still have this lock to deal with. 5 minutes of life. Man, I thought we would have unlocked that one so long ago, but we didn't. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and end this episode of Virtue's Last Reward here. I'm sure some things happened. People probably talked. Maybe we saw the puzzle or learned an exciting revelation or so. I'm not sure. This all happened for me months ago. But hopefully, it was a good episode. At least I had a lot of fun, playing through it. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.